clarity, voice and screen and all. Okay, so Splunk. So guys, first understand the importance of monitoring. Okay, the importance of monitoring. So in IT organization, it's not only for DevOps engineers. The monitoring is very important for whether you are a tester or a developer or DevOps engineer or operation engineers. Monitoring tool is very important to learn. So so in the profile evaluation time, so the interviewers first check your skill set and later they will verify your the resume, whatever points you have mentioned in that. In terms of security, excuse me, in terms of security, how they can evaluate the profile, I'm just saying here. In terms of security, in terms of storage, so in terms of compute services like server and serverless service, and in terms of database, and finally monitoring. These are the key terms to shortlist the profile. You should mention at least one monitoring tool in your resume. If you are from different background, even tester or Fanindra, can you please check through application, WebEx application, so that you will get a better clarity. So this is the, it's not an optional one. Monitoring means I'm not talking about only Splunk. We have so many tools in the market, like cloud native monitoring tools. So already in the last workshop we discussed, right? CloudWatch. It's a cloud native monitoring tool. But Splunk, yeah, we are using JBix. So lot of tools are there, but all tools are working same principle already discussed in the last class. You don't worry. See, in an interviewer, for example, he is asking, do you have knowledge on Datadog? So what you need to say at the time, I don't have any knowledge. You don't say like that. No, I work with monitoring tools, Splunk. So, but I have never get opportunity to work on Datadog. But as we know, all the monitoring tools works on the same principle. Okay, install the agent and forwarder, pull the logs and display the logs. All monitoring tools works on the same principle. You need to convey them. Okay, I work on Splunk. So both tools are same in terms of principle, in terms of logging and all. If you give some time, I will explore on this. So before joining, I will expertise on this tool, what you are looking from my end. Like this, you need to say. Simply don't say, I don't know Datadog. I don't know New Relic. I don't know JBX. It's not like that. I know monitoring tool. That's it. You need to start like that. Clear? Yeah. So Splunk is a monitoring tool. Mainly using for application logs. Okay. So after this session, I will share the project document. Same as usual. Every workshop, how I'm sharing project document, resume points, what you need to keep in your resume, what kind of points you should keep in your resume, project explanation document, and roles and responsibility on monitoring. So this complete documents I will share in the Telegram group. Naveen, can you please share the chart Telegram group? I think you are unable to share. What I can do. Yes. So this is the Telegram group only for workshops. So no need to pay anything. This is free workshops Telegram group. Recently I have started workshops. These workshops will continue every Saturday till 4 to 5 months. Different concepts, monitoring, security, database. Next workshop will be on database migration. I mean, if the DBN running an EC2, if the DBN running an on-premises, I want to migrate into the cloud with existing data, how we can do so that we can. So you will get an update. So please join in this group so that every workshop you will notify that. Okay. Okay. So for example, so this is the project document, what I have prepared. So very easily you can understand, you can easily follow the document, you can easily complete the task. And here the important thing is, first let's understand what is Splunk. So Splunk is a tool. So we can configure into the source, either on-premises source server, Azure source server, or GCP or cloud, any source server. If you install Splunk agent into the source server, Splunk will pull the logs and visualize the dashboard of the logs. If you want to check the logs, you need to go in EC2 inside where logs. But I don't want to check the logs inside the EC2 server. I need a dashboard. So dashboard means we are giving friendly access. We can easily go and click on this. We can access user interface, good user interface. So simple logic here. My end, one server is running. The main thing, my server inside Python or Java or Node.js or .NET, some applications are running, any applications. So guys, please focus. I will give the time to ask the questions. Maulali, yes, you are right. So here, for example, this is my server. Okay. Inside server, one application is running. Or multiple applications are running, whatever. Okay, multiple applications are running or one application is running. So the application is fail or success. You want to check the logs. So by default path inside the EC2 server or Azure server, the default path of the logs are where logs. Okay. Default path is where logs. This is the default path for instance logs. For example, if you start the server, if you start the application, if you want to check the logs, you should go where logs inside the server. But every time if you can go where logs, you can see multiple logs. But if you can give good interface to check the log, this, if you can take this path and give us some dashboard, we can check the logs over there. Understand? So what I'm trying to say here, the default path of the server logs are where logs. Now what you want to do here, so whether application is running, the application logs are updated into the where logs inside. Okay, where logs inside. Everything will be updated into server start, server stop, application start, application stop. If you want to check, you can go and check. Default path of log path of EC2, I mean server. You can see where logs. So, I mean, everything will be updated into the where logs. Now, if I take this where logs path and create a one dashboard, okay, and from this dashboard I can review the logs. Understand? So create a dashboard. dashboard is created, for example. And next is what? Pull the logs or forward the logs from here to here, your dashboard. Now you can see the all logs here. Now you can see in visual format. Why? Tools are creating a good dashboard, easy way to understand the logs. So tools are creating a good interface to check the logs quickly. No need to log in AWS console and go inside EC2 server and go inside the where logs. Multiple logs are there. Instead of doing this, so for example, if you are giving access to someone to check the logs, the testing team, you can share this dashboard URL to them. So they can easily check here. No need to give your server access to them. Understand? So in terms of security also, you can easily achieve. Okay. So now here we are able to see 3 actions. Understand? Action number 1 is source. Clear or not? Action number 1 is source is required. Source. If you can take any tool in the market, same process, it will work. In this case, no need to learn all the monitoring tools, not possible. When the requirement will come, sit one day, complete the learning and apply directly. If you have one monitoring knowledge. Okay. Source. And next target is what? Dashboard. Right or not? Target is dashboard. But in between we need someone to forward the logs from here to here, or pull the logs from here to here, or push the logs from here to here. Different methodology. Forward, pull, push depends on the tool. So now, okay, target 3 also done. Next, what is forwarder? Logs forwarder means what? So here I need someone help to forward the logs from here to here. Clear? This is called forwarder. Any tool if you can do, if you can take. See, in the CloudWatch, last class we discussed, CloudWatch agent will take care of the time. We have installed the CloudWatch agent taking care of this job. Now Splunk, right? So here we are focused on Splunk forwarder. Clear? Splunk forwarder take the logs from the source and forward it into dashboard of Splunk. Which dashboard it is? Splunk. To create a Splunk dashboard, what you need to do, install Splunk on the server. So install Splunk here. Install Splunk here and access the URL of EC2. You are able to access Splunk dashboard. And source server is there. Splunk dashboard is there. If you install Splunk forwarder, it will forward the logs to dashboard. Clear? Yes. So first I need to install Splunk and then I need to install Splunk forwarder. Same if you can take any mostly tools are working on the same principle. Install the agent, forward the logs into some destination dashboard. Clear till here? Yes. So, and very important thing, Okay. So this is the Splunk. Splunk will give visualization of the dashboard. We can call the logs and display the logs by accessing the Splunk dashboard. So now you can see how Splunk works. Not only Splunk, any third-party tools works the same three actions. Data input means source to forward the logs. From the source, forward the logs. Next, indexing means correct format, data parsing, correct format. I mean, if you can check the logs, date, time, and event, and everything will be recorded, right? So that indexing will take care by Splunk. Indexing means data parsing in the correct format data. The logs are not in correct format. We need to generate in correct format, so indexing is required. When the Splunk is forward the logs from the data source to visualization. So there you can check the dashboard and check the logs. First, data input forward from where? Source, where the applications are running, where the server is there. There, from there to forward it into Splunk dashboard. In between, data parsing also, indexing also will take care by Splunk. If there is no indexing, the format of the logs are in not good way. You can see if you can open the logs, you are able to see timestamp, event, the reason, error, everything you can see in the correct format. If the data parsing is not there, so you are unable to identify the logs in the correct format. Clear? Okay. So to do this task, so Splunk we can do two ways. I will discuss here. So Splunk Enterprise. Splunk Enterprise. Splunk Enterprise means here, and next Splunk Cloud. Okay. So guys, now this is my source server. Splunk Enterprise means you need to manage from the scratch the Splunk, install, create, and all. Splunk Cloud means create one account into the Splunk Cloud. Splunk Cloud will give one agent, take that agent and install into the server. Understand the difference? Splunk Enterprise means you need to install the Splunk here, Splunk environment, Splunk server, and all inside the server. But if you can take a Splunk Cloud option, no need to install Splunk here. Directly inside the server, you can create a Splunk account. They will give one agent, take the agent and run here. It will pull the logs. In terms of the managing, only the difference, like how on-premises server will work, how cloud server will work. The running of the agent is taken care by Splunk Cloud. The running of the agent here you can take care. Why? You are installing the Splunk. You are running the Splunk. So here you are the responsibility for the everything. But here cloud providers will take care. They will give agent. You can install where you want to pull the logs. Okay. Anyway, we can focus later this topic. Let's focus here. End-to-end focus. Why? Here the work is more. Here the work is less. So here we can focus first. Then we can jump onto this area. Okay. So now monitoring tool. The purpose of the monitoring tool is to notify something is wrong in the application, the status of the application, the status of the server. We can configure the monitoring tool. Now, if I want to enabling the monitoring to my server, my application, I'm able to check the logs. In that case, first I should create a server. I'm creating an environment now to do this task. To do this monitoring task, I'm creating an environment. In real-time environment already ready, server is already, you need to configure the Splunk, or Datadog, or New Relic, or Grafana Prometheus, or Kibana. These are all the tools. The last class we discussed at CloudWatch, right? Same. Now, so to do this task, I'm creating one AWS EC2 server, okay? Or Azure VM, or GCP Cloud Engine. You can create anything. So let's start the creation of the project, the workshop. So I'm going to create a server, even though guys, creation of server also we have given the step-by-step process. If you are new to cloud server, follow this. And this is the Splunk. So the host mission means what? Where the application is running. Forwarder means pull the logs. Indexing means dashboard will be created here. That's it. Any monitoring tool, same process, guys. Install agent, forward the logs, display the logs. Only three principles. Datadog, Kibana, New Relic, all are same process. The agent is there, right? The agent, cloud provider agent, or you can develop your Splunk from the scratch. That is completely depends on enterprise or cloud. Agent is given by cloud, no need to install Splunk anywhere, directly you can. You are developing, you are installing the Splunk from the scratch, enterprise version. So create a one server and install Splunk and install Python or Java, run one application, see the logs, the application logs, error logs, success logs, we can see. Clear till here? Okay. The process, let's create a server first. So launch server. I'm taking T2 medium for the good performance. Okay, Splunk. Amazon EC2. So I'm taking here. So I'm taking T2 medium. Key pair, you know, right? I'm using existing key pair. VPC subnet I'm taking. I'm taking in a security group. So these are the concepts of EC2 creation process. Okay. Yeah. Launch the server. So my server is running. My server name is Splunk server. Name is only Splunk, not install Splunk yet. So connect the server. Yeah, it's paid version. You can delete immediately. You will get just 100 rupees or 50 rupees bill only. Okay, or you can try T2 micro. It will take time. Server is ready. Source server is ready. Okay. Now inside the source server, I'm installing Splunk agent to monitor the logs and pull the logs and all. Clear till here? So let's start the process. Recording in terms of recording, please check with admins. So this is the process, guys. So server creation is done, but Splunk is a third-party tool, right? So if you try to run m install Splunk, it won't work. The reason this is not Splunk is not there inside the M repositories. So in this case, we need to use for wget. Okay, wget means download from internet. So this is public server, so I can easily download. This is private server means enable NAT gateway and run this command. Okay. So this is the command. I'm downloading Splunk RPM. If the Splunk is there, mlist.repositories, for example, mlist. If you are able to see Splunk, no need to install, but Splunk is not there. So I'm installing from internet. Yeah, you can run in root better. Otherwise, access issues will come, right? You can create a user and give the root privileges also, he is able to run. So installation is done. If you want to check, see simply ls Splunk RPM is downloaded. Now you can run. Now you can run minstall. RPM is there, right? Now you can run. Package is there, right? You can run. Understand what I'm trying to say? Minstall Python. Python packages are there. You are able to run minstall Python or not. You can run wget command to download the Python packages and later you can run. Yeah, Splunk is web-based interface. So it's creating a dashboard means web interface only, right? So I'm installing now. It's installing now. This is Splunk Enterprise version. I'm installing Splunk. If it is a cloud, yeah, I will provide. If you join into this link after this class, oh, after this class, I will share here the documents and all. Okay. So please join. If anyone had to join this group, I will share the documents here. This is general group. So don't share any YouTube links, home tour links like kind of things. Okay. 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 See, this is completed now. If you can see the yeah, installation is done now. Let's go to the Splunk bin now. To start the Splunk, enter into the bin to start the Splunk. Please focus first. This is not easy configurations. Okay, switch to bin directory and then start the Splunk. So it is asking username and password. You can give any username and password for the Splunk. So I'm using here admin and admin1234. You can use anything. Minimum 8 required. Okay. It is running now. So after that, if required, you can enable also. Like systemctl enable we are running, right? For this process. Wait, it is interacting with the web. No, yeah. Now you can run enable command also. Okay. So everything is updated here. You can see the screenshots including, you can easily complete this project in 15 to 20 minutes after this. But understand the concept. Don't blindly follow those configurations. Understand the concept and each command, then you can. Okay. And I will share. For example, if you are having this, if you are having the doubt on this command, take here, go to ChatGPT, ChatGPT. What is this command? It will explain in detail. So, and like this, we can easily, okay, understand later. That is what you need to do. Okay. Now, so you can, okay, enable also done, right? So next you can access Splunk dashboard. Okay, the Splunk works on the port number 808000. So the last I have mentioned the port details. So web interface 808000, receiving port where the forwarding logs will be forwarded 9997, and internal communication of forwarder and Splunk is 8089. These are the list of ports. Okay. So how to access now? Public IP. Guys, let's suppose my Splunk is running on private server. Then how to access? Tell me now. Tell me. Bash node is able to access the application. Bash host is to connect the server. So private server. When I say private server, na guys. When I say private server, see now. Load balancer only. This is private server. For example. So how to connect private server? We need a one public server. This is the bash host concept, right? Okay. So here is the developer. So connect private server. This is called bash and host process. I think we already discussed in our regular classes, right? A number of times. Now, user is here to access. User means your team member. Your team member is want to access these logs. But this is private server, not possible to access through public IP, right? Like me now. So here you can write some reverse proxy rules. Or you can configure what? Load balancer. This load balancer redirect the request into private server, so you are able to access the dashboard. Clear? The concept is NAT gateway is to install the process. Bash and host is to connect the private server. Load balancer is to access the application. Clear the differences and all? Okay, again back to work. Okay, so this is, so let's go to here where we are. Okay, Splunk already started, enabled also, right? So let's go to now. Yeah, Nginx proxy. Yes, you are right. So now we can access directly by using what? This is public IP, public server. So directly access, no need to write any Nginx rules and load balancer. So directly go. This is the public IP. Take the public IP from here. Port number is what? 8000. Okay. Remove S here. So before that, instance you have attached one security group, right? This security group, the name of the security group, anything, no problem. But if you can see the rules, all traffic is enabled. That's what 8080 port is running, 8000 port is running fine. If I want to give only access for 8000, you can modify this rule to 8000. But I want to work with 3 port numbers, as I said, 9090, 8000, 8091. So that's what I given all traffic. But real time, you should give only 3 port numbers. Don't give all traffic, okay? Okay, so now this is T2 medium, right? Okay, let me log in my dashboard now. The username password already given, right? Admin 1234. Guys, now my source is ready. My source is AWS EC2 instance. My dashboard also ready, right? Let's go and check now this. This is ready now. Dashboard is ready. Source is ready. Next is what? Someone can take the logs and give here. Yes, we require delivery boy, right? You're right. To take the logs from here to here. So Splunky is providing forwarder also along with the dashboard. So use this Splunk forwarder, take the logs into destination. Now my destination is only there, dashboard is there, but no forwarder is there. So no logs at all. So what I can do now? Install the forwarder to call the logs. Let's go to the document again. This is Git challenges. Okay. Okay, and before that, there is some configurations required. And the configurations are, let's go to here, settings, server settings. I will tell you what is this. Go to general settings. So here, the space is 5000 MB. Means what? 5000 MB, which is equal to 5 GB. So I'm changing it to 500 MB only. The reason my instance is taking hard disk is 8 GB only. Right or not? If you give 5 GB, performance issues will come. So just for check the sample logs only. But if you want to configure more logs, increase the size here. See, you may understand, right? Veera, you are saying that Splunk will monitor the logs, but where the logs can store. I want to check last 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. In this case, Splunk has to be give storage. Where the Splunk is installed, the server hard disk will be give the provision of storage of this Splunk. Understand? But this is the practice. My server, Splunk is running in the same server, sharing the hard disk for both applications. Understand? But running into the different port numbers. Clear or not? Yeah. Save. And again come to the document. See, click on the settings, server settings, click on the general settings. So change to 5000 to 500. Otherwise, increase the server size. Hard disk you can increase 1 TB. So billable, better compromise here. Okay. Okay, now all set, right? Now we need someone to take the logs. So the someone is Splunk forwarder. What is Splunk forwarder? Splunk forward is a lightweight agent. Yeah, as I said, right, agent is required. Like CloudWatch agent we use for the pull the logs from the EC2 to CloudWatch at the time. But now monitoring tool is not a CloudWatch agent, right? My monitoring tool is not a CloudWatch agent. My monitoring tool is what? Splunk. So Splunk agent then. Your monitoring tool is Datadog agent. Only 3 principles. Any monitoring tool. Clear? Okay. Let's install the agent. Same process again. How you install the Splunk? Same process you can install the Splunk forwarder. Splunk why you install? To enable the dashboard of the Splunk. Forwarder is to forward the logs. From where the logs has to be forward? Source server. Okay. Yeah. So I will provide the Word document. Please join that group, Telegram group. I will share to everyone. Come to home directory. You can install there also, no problem. I'm installing. Done. Next, start the process. I mean, install the Splunk forwarder. You can take LS. See forwarder also there, right? Install the forwarder. Let's take the link. So if anyone had to join Telegram group meanwhile. Let's come now again. Yeah, you can take anyone. RPM or something, you can take anything. Just installation process only. Okay. Next is what? Installation also done, right? Installed Splunk forwarder, installed. Next, go to bin. I need to start, right? Same like a Splunk. Go to bin to start the forwarder. You can install forwarder directly bin also. Again, it will ask where I need to install this forwarder in the Splunk only. Then give the username password. Allow it. Admin. You guys can give different password. Huh? So it is asking now. Okay. Yes or no. So what we can do? 8089 port already busy with not available. So you can give any port number here. First S and give the port number. I'm giving 8091. You can give any port number except 8089. Just they're saying that 8089 some port is busy for internal CLI operations. If you can give port conflicts will come, right? So that's what, except that you can give anything. See, as I said, 8089 is busy for CL inside API calls. So that's what, except that 8089 you can give anything. Understand? Okay. So I'm giving 8091. Enter. Done. See. Now you need to forward the logs. Which server for logs? Server IP you need to mention. This server source you need to forward into the dashboard. So what we can see, this source server we can see inside the dashboard. Okay. source server inside the dashboard. So what we can do? You need to run this forwarder command. But here my IP is what? This one. This server only need to be forward, right? Not all the servers logs. So in this case, what you need to do? Change here. Yeah, different. Otherwise, port conflicts will come, right? Right or not? Okay. Now, this is the command. Your Splunk public IP means your Splunk where it is running, give the public IP and run. Okay, there is an error, parameter values. Huh? No, forwarder runs on, see guys, communication is 8091. Forwarder is 9997 port number. See, receiving port. We are using this forward logs is receiving at some port number. So use for data integration of forwarder 9997. And internal calling is 8089. And web access is 8000. Okay. So receiver port, that's what. Don't confuse. Huh? Clear now? So give admin 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, added forwarded to my IP and run on this port number. Yeah, 8089 no need to mention anywhere. 8089 already busy for internal operations. Clear till here? See, now the forwarder is done, right? Where it is? Yeah, here. Done, right? So what you need to do in the Splunk, if you do anything now, guys, you need to restart it for enabling quickly. Guys, in regular course, I will explain CloudWatch only, not all the tools. So you need to be attend workshops also. Whoever taking training, multi-cloud and DevOps, don't ask me to repeat this session in workshop, again in the work class, regular class, okay? This is for you only, not for me again. This is additional knowledge. Okay. So restart also done. Even after restart, the dashboard is like this. See, everything I'm updating here. Next, see guys. Now this is very important now. So Splunk call the logs, right? So you tell me, inside the server, the default path is what? Var logs. So I need to call the var log path. Why? Inside the server, if you do any activities, the activities will be stored this path. Understand? So I'm giving this path access to dashboard, not all the paths. Splunk is to monitor the logs only. So where the logs are stored, give that path to Splunk. So before that, we are giving server access to URL, right? Why? Hey Splunk, this is the server, forward the logs, okay? And this is the path inside the server. This is the path you can forward the logs. Understand what I'm trying to say? So in this case, what you can do, you can add the var log path here. Okay. So again, asking username password. Every action it will ask the username password. Added. Now, if something is there inside this path, immediately Splunk will catch. Splunk will monitor. Success logs, error logs, whatever it is. Now developers, they are writing a code, right? They're writing a code, they are giving the path here. Error logs can store in the var log, success logs. They will add this path into the program. I will show you the program also how to call these paths and all, so that you will get a better clarity. Okay, till here clear? So again you need to go So after adding the var logs, again you can go to bin. The changes are done, right? Go to bin. You are already inside the bin, right? So no need to change. Next, enable the listen. Enabling. Always it will listen on 9997 port. Again asking username password. Give. Okay. Listening also done now. Again, restart. And then access. If all good. See, monitoring tool, if shut down and start, is there any problem? Is there an application is running inside? No, right? Then done, right? So now again go to this is, let's wait some time. Okay, now go to dashboard again. Forwarder also completed, right? Now username admin and give admin 1 2 3 4. So click on this Splunk enterprise. Click on the search and reporting. And click on the data summary. We'll wait for some time for the source. The smaller instance, maybe we are getting some issues here. Yeah, thanks, Likita. Okay, see sources also updated. Host also, this is your host. Host means what, guys? Server. Which server logs I need? Guys, small question to you all. I'm checking your DevOps skills. Okay. Now, my source server is one, right? If 100 source servers are there, very good. Perfect. 100 source servers are there. How to enable the logs? 100 times you can connect, 100 times you can run the Splunk. Ansible. Servers already created, right? Guys, Terraform is not a good choice to deploy applications. Terraform, why? Why, guys? Very good. Terraform is not managing state of the applications, only state of the infra. So go for Ansible. Not learned that, Raj, SA. Anyway, just option. Why I'm saying this now? Simple question in interview, they can ask definitely. So, okay, how many servers you can configure with the Splunk? You say one. Okay. Tell me the process. There is a agent I can install. So forward the logs and all. Okay. Yeah. But okay. May they ask in your end 100 servers are there. How you can do? That's what DevOps. We are using Ansible here. Create Ansible. Install Ansible, take all 100 servers IPs into the Ansible and install the Splunk process into Ansible server. Ansible will install all 100 servers, the Splunk agent. Understand? Yeah. So, okay, this is the host and sources. If you can see, all are inside Verilog only, right? Why? Inside server, if you do anything, update inside the Verilogs only. The path I'm calling here. Guys, inside the Splunk enterprise, I have given the path of what is Ansible. It's a configuration management tool. Even though don't worry guys, I'm planning for workshop on Ansible also. See now, guys, you tell me, I have given this path to my Splunk forwarder, right? I have given this path to my, wait Naresh, GitLab also. But guys, if I give forward slash some any inside Python something, so the only the logs will call if any Python is updated inside the logs only it will be reflecting inside the dashboard. But I'm calling root path directly. So anything will update inside these logs only, whether you run Python code, Java code, server start, stop, anything. I will show you now, wait. Now you can see here, I'm able to see these many default paths, RPM path, I run RPM. Now I want to install any Nginx web server or HTTP web server. We'll see the difference now, how the Splunk will react. So this is my server, right? This is my server. Let me exit from here. Okay. Guys, please focus. Leave it for Ansible topic now. That will take care next class. Okay. So now coming to the nodes. Now come to here. So after login the Splunk and all, so you can run simply, you are able to see these many logs. Even if you can go and check here the dashboard. So if you can click on this, if you click on this source, you are able to see multiple logs. So, but the logs are very understandable manner. The reason indexing, parsing, that will take care by Splunk. But I want to check the sources. These are all logs. But source means we can apply the some filter. I need to check Nginx logs, Python logs, Java logs. When you run any Python code, Python logs will be updated automatically inside the var logs. I will show you now. So let's go to the source. let's go to the source. Here there is no Apache web server logs. Apache is not running. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to run Apache web server. You know, right? How to install? Yeah. M install -y. Okay. Next, systemctl start httpd. Now, yeah, enable also if required. Yeah. So if I go and access now, it works. Apache default, the page. So now go to Apache web, Splunk and click on the data summary again. Where you need to click also I have given in the document, you can easily understand. Now check the source. HTTPD updated or not? Now if you want to check HTTPD logs, go for HTTPD access or HTTPD error logs. Let's go and check HTTPD access logs. Okay, this is the logs. See, I have installed the Apache web server. Okay, so these are the status where it is running and all. But if I go to error logs, if I go to error logs, we can see there is no error, right? Why error logs are there? We can check now. 6:3 time is 6:3 means UTC time 5.5 hours difference is there, India IST and UTC. 6:3 see 11:33 at the time, 5.5 hours is different. So the error is nothing but here no matching directory index.html is not there. Yes, we ran only just Apache only, there is no index.html page something, right? So what we can do, I will add index.html page also. Okay, so can I run this command? directly. Echo command, print hi, welcome to Splunk workshop into the var www.html inside index.html. Error is index.html is missing. I mean, you are installed only Apache web server. Now print, sorry. Okay. Now you can access the server. Welcome to Splunk workshop. Now let's go and check the logs. This time we'll see, is there any source will change or same source will come? Is there any error will come? Go to error logs, or you can go to access logs. So HTTP1 get method. When you access means get method. Okay. Say 200 means what? Pay success. There is no error in that. If error is there here, where you can check? Error logs. Very good. Error logs. Still you can see this is old error logs. Why? Times 63 before log. Nothing is, there is no error. That's what logs are not stored here. Only stored success logs. Clear now? This is old one 603. Later we ran already. Clear now? If success means logs will be stored success logs. Fail means it will be stored into failure logs, error logs. This is just Apache web server. But now let's go and start the Python. So data summary inside. Is there any Python logs? Python is not running maybe. So what we can do, go to the document. So this, take some sample code, input logging and all Python code. So here, copy. This is the Python code I will explain even. This timestamp only success logs and okay. Here I'm going to create a one sample file tester.py or app.py, your wish. Paste it. So this is just sample Python code, input logging. So if the logs are success, you will get success logs. I mean, this is success means if it is a failure means we can see the error logs. By default, ESET instant Python will be there. No need to install Python. So how to run Python code? Python 3 app.py. Okay, so we got a print here. One is for success log print, one is for error log print. Let's go and check the logs now again. Data summary. Go to the source. Python app logs. Click on here. See the two print right here. One error, one success. Clear? Now, yeah, whatever the print we are able to see here, print. Now I will run one more code. This is just configure some codes only, right? You can take any code. Copy and go one more Python code. vi app2.py. So guys, this is wrong code. Okay. So 10 divided by 0. So here the conditions are error. So true, we'll see, we'll run this. Any code you can take, sample code. Here the workshop is not the Python code, monitoring tool. Yeah, Python 3, right? Okay, there is a error occur division by 0. Yes, error wanted we created a error, the code. So we can see this same error we are going to see in the dashboard, right? Same we can see in the here the dashboard also. Python inside you can separately you can create error logs also. See the logs are updated here 10 divided by 0 something. clear right now? So now no need to check, go inside the server and var logs. Directly it will up. Any action is going to perform inside the var log path. Everything will be reflected into the Splunk dashboard. Now what I can do, testers I can give or anyone operation team, share this URL to them. Check everyday once dashboard. Any logs are error logs are there. Any load issues are there in that something. But these are guys, understand, these are what? Application logs. But in the last class we discussed what? Grafana Prometheus. Server status. Metrics. I need a metrics. Server metrics, hardware, CPU, RAM. And inside server application running logs, Splunk. Understand? Let me show you now what I'm trying to say. Okay. So he's the monitor guy. Okay. Now one server is running. Okay. One server is running. Okay. Server is running. If you want to monitor server metrics, CPU, RAM, load, then configure here. Better tools I'm saying here. Grafana, Prometheus. So you can configure this one, dashboard. Okay. Now inside one application is running inside the server. If you want to call the logs, go for Splunk. N number of tools, Kibana, Datadog, New Relic. But what I can understand, app logs, Splunk, metrics for Grafana. See, this monitoring guys monitor the server metrics for here, application logs. And application is running on where guys? Server. So now small thing I will add now. If instead of server, applications are running inside pods, Kubernetes concept, containerization concept, Docker, Kubernetes cluster. So here number of pods will run. Hundreds of pods will run. Each pod may be same application or different application. In this case, how to call the log for all the pods? There is a concept, ELK or EFK stack process. Same concept. K means here Kibana. E means Elasticsearch. F means Fluentd. K means Kibana means give the dashboard. Like three principles I told you, right? Forwarder, display, source. Elasticsearch where the logs will store, database kind of thing. Fluentd, forwarder. Kibana, displayer. That's it. This concept, if you're already completed the Kubernetes, just I'm saying, if you're already completed Kubernetes, my end already done medium for EFK stack. In detail concept with proper explanation. This is EFK stack. Very important, log monitoring and very important nowadays. By using this concept, we can collect the logs of all the metrics. This is the final dashboard of the logs if you go for Kubernetes EFK stack. Okay. And finally, the next approach is Splunk through cloud. I mean, no need to install. Splunk cloud approach is the document already there. Very easy document. If you want to work, go with this. Splunk cloud. Splunk cloud method. Splunk enterprise, Splunk cloud. Splunk enterprise, you are the person to manage from the scratch, install the Splunk, monitor the Splunk and all. Splunk cloud means simply create one account. Okay, sign up, create account and take the agent and run. You can easily understand, follow this. You can easily understand. You can easily complete in 10 minutes. Which monitoring tool by suggest? I can't do anything. Depends on the projects. They're using multiple tools. App Dynamics tool. App Dynamics, there is a tool, very popular tool nowadays. App Dynamics to call the app logs. App Dynamics. All are works on same principle. Once again, I'm saying that. For you, if you are understand this Splunk, for you, for other tools, it will take only 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, mostly, or 1 day. Worst case, not for months. Who decided? Client will decide, your architect will decide. So finally, this is the link. Anyone had to join? I'm sharing the document now. Okay. And medium link also. You can go through that medium. This is the medium. Yeah, possible to download the logs also. This is my medium link, guys. Sorry, it's not copied clearly. This is my medium. Okay. Let me upload the document. Document also uploaded. And give me some time. I will prepare the one more document. Explanation of the document. I mean, how to explain the interview. If someone asks, can you explain your monitoring task, what you did? How to explain your interview? I will share the document. And Splunk interview questions. I mean, Splunk maybe interview questions. Resume points. What you need to keep in your after done this workshop. What you need to keep in your resume. The points. And finally, on this monitoring, what is your roles and responsibilities? These are the typical interview questions. That's what I'm giving in the form of documents. If you can see here, the previous projects also have shared like that only. Okay. Migration C interview explanation document. Here inside the same, I have explained the roles and responsibilities and all. Same thing I will share here it also. Meanwhile, you can practice the Splunk. Okay. Monitoring tool. So all good. Any questions? Online team, are you clear? If clear means please give CC so that I can understand. So 400 people there in online. I need response quickly. What does monitoring tool? Monitor the logs. Okay, just understand if there is no tool, there is no tool. For example, application is fail. Application is fail. What you need to do? Application is failed due to some reason. If there is no monitor tool, what you need to do? Go to server inside, log in the server. First log in the AWS account, log in the server, connect the server, go inside the server, go to the where logs path. There you can check the issues. See, these are all tools means giving friendly environment, easily understand environment, interface. Without this tools, yes, you can work, but process is difficult. Okay. Would you please explain the settings? Yeah, see, these logs will be stored where the Splunk is running. Where the Splunk is running, Server. The server hard disk is there or not to store? The server hard disk is there or not? EBS volume. That volume I'm giving limitations 5000 MB to 500 MB. If you give more, all space it will consume for Splunk only. The remaining 3 GB configurations will run, or remaining is very difficult. Previous, you can leave it. The reason you haven't attended the session, right? I think difficult to understand the projects. I mean documents. Who can attend the session, you can easily understand the documents. Okay. The next, yeah, only system admin can understand where logs if there is no the dashboards. The next workshop is on next Saturday. Workshop is on database migration. Okay. So how to migrate the database from on-prem to cloud, one cloud to other cloud. See, you will get info or the notification if you join in this batch, in this group. So we will share the details every week regarding the weekend batch, weekend workshops. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience. My name is Veera anyway. Okay. I think 200 plus outsiders joined, right? Just for understanding. My name is only Veera. No need to explain other things, wasting of time. Just go through the documents and done the project. What you can do with my biodata. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Happy weekend to you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.